Jesus, I don't know if I feel pride, to be honest with you, which is not to say I'm not a prideful person. I mean, I do feel pride in my life, and I feel very proud of my kids and who they are as young men and watching them navigate the world and stuff like that. But I don't know. I do remember the Golden Globes have been very good to me through the years. They really have. They've been incredibly generous to me. One would think there was a fix. There's one person that knows, that saw the check. No, they've been really good to me. And I do remember the first time that I stood up here and spoke to the press after being given a Golden Globe Award for In Bruges. And that was a big one. But even then, I remember in the interview being asked, there's so much beyond my comprehension at play. There really is. I mean, we can all work as hard as we do, given whatever opportunities we're given in life, but there's so many things that arrive us at those opportunities that are beyond our control, that we will never be able to measure, never be able to quantify, never be able to prove the existence of. And so I think that's why I don't feel too much pride in myself, which is not to get low on myself. It's not like a cat of nine tails. I'm not like, no pride, Farrell, no pride. I'm not saying it's a deadly sin or anything. I think it's because I feel, honest to God, like just very grateful that I get to go to work most of the time with people who I end up having real affection for, and bringing these scripts to life. It's just such a joy. It's so many actors unemployed. I mean, the unemployment rate is super high. So it's just gratitude more than pride. Yeah.
Without a doubt, the man in orange, right? Donald Trump, definitely the hardest. And that is not to diminish why I'm up here right now talking to you. I think this in itself was really difficult. It was a big risk in terms of what it speaks to, and trying to walk into somebody else's shoes who has neurofibromatosis like Adam Pearson. So that had its own challenges as well, and wanting to do that right. But in terms of when I look back at my sleepless nights and the responsibility that I feel I carried, and I still feel I carry, it is about The Apprentice and wanting to do the best that I can to honor Ali Abbasi's vision and to offer further perspective on something that I think we're all inevitably having to deal with.
It's a lot for me. I grown up in Japan and then started from child actor when I was 5 years old. So I had a lot of mentors or great directors. I learned a lot. And then after that, 40 years later, I came to Hollywood and then spent 20 years. Again, I worked with great filmmakers and actors. I learned a lot from them. So I put all my experience in my life, put into Shogun, and Shogun brought me here. It's amazing. It was a great journey for me.
Yes, I did. No, yes, I said I was her #1 fan. Lol. Everyone who sees Misery will know what that means. But yes, so she, and she's just the best. So it really meant extra much that she was the person who read out my name and gave me this. So yeah, it was lovely. Yeah. So move around.
I don't think I've heard anything specifically about it changing, but it is exciting to see, people, especially here tonight. I mean, you're seeing a lot of people who have been in the business and have been grinding for a long time, and it's so, I think, exciting to see people who have paid their dues get their flowers. I think it's interesting. It's like, even though I think it can always be better, I do think it's actually a good time for roles and for characters that aren't just teens. It's not just like young people or friends in their 30s living in apartments. I do think you're seeing like a really diverse age range on television. That's what's so exciting about the TV landscape right now. I hope that we only see more of it, and that networks take risks on stories that are original and characters, whether it's about their age or about something else that isn't the typical thing you see. I think it's like exciting when they take a risk, because it can really resonate with people who are an underserved audience.
Yes, I think because there was Central Station with my mother 25 years ago. I don't know, in Brazil, people took it like personally. It is something very patriotic that's happening in Brazil with this film. I wish, I don't know, I'm so happy. I would like to say that the Golden Globes make Brazil a very happy country with this award today. We are like really celebrating over there, and I'm very proud to be one of the reasons for that. And I'm also proud that this award came, I mean, with Walter involved, and also Eunice Paiva, this woman who is really moving the whole thing, I think.